Now, so you know, you get so confused. I was thinking this mathematical chapter thing of the day.
You can be whatever you want to be. Okay. We're going to start lying down. Yay. And you're tired. And you can lie down in whatever position you want. If you just want to be flat, if you want to butterfly the legs or bend the knees. Totally up to you. So today, we're going to start with what I like to call baby's breath. Baby's breath. So when you look at a baby, they're lying down breathing. When they breathe in, the belly expands. And when they exhale, the belly contracts. So a lot of times as adults, I feel like we lose this kind of natural rhythm of breath. And when you're standing, if someone says, take a big inhale, you suck in and you suck in your gut, right? And inhale through your chest. But really, when you take a big inhale, the belly should expand outward. So think about, as you're breathing here on your back, how that looks when you're looking at a little baby laying down. And this practice just kind of helps us retune, reset, and focus on coming back to that more natural way of breath without any force or anything like that. So, as you're lying on your back, imagine breathing like a baby. The belly swells as you inhale, and the belly falls as you exhale. And think of the expansion and contraction of the diaphragm here as bringing a little bit of a pulse of life into every cell in the body. So as that breath as you breathe that breath in, kind of feel the breath flowing to other parts of your body. And as you exhale, you release any tension, any pressure. Notice the ends of the breath, the crest of the inhale. So are you taking that full breath and that full exhale? Kind of pausing at the top and the bottom of each breath. Big inhales and exhale. Fully emptying out. Feel the muscles in the throat release. You inhale, maybe think about a long, steady stream of water pouring out of a glass. So it's this steady flow. There's no jarring, there's no pausing as you let that breath come in and you let that breath come out. Let each breath carry a wave of release. Letting the breath be delicate. Soft. Easy. Eventually, you don't even need to think about the breath. few more breaths here. Okay, one more inhale. And an exhale. All right, we'll start to move. So as you take your next breath in, reach the arms overhead. Stretch through the upper body, maybe arch the back a little bit. And then exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the shins or the thighs. And gently rock side to side. Starting to massage the spine. One more breath. All right, take an inhale. And then let the knees fall to the right. For a little twist, gaze shifts to the left. Take 3 breaths here. So we want to try to keep the shoulders on the mat. And let the weight pull the knees down. All right, inhale, draw the knees back to center. And let the knees fall to the left. Gaze shifts out to the right. Finding a twist through the belly, through the spine. Even as you twist, continue to notice the breath. So are you still expanding on that inhale and contracting on the exhale? Draw the knees back to center as you inhale. And we'll start to rock forward and back. The length of the spine. All right, and then we're going to rock up to our seat, however you want to get there. Okay, so I'm going to sit on a block. You can stay where you're at. Up to you. The block gives you a little more support through the hips. So anytime the knees are lower than the hips, that's going to help you keep a taller back, help your lower back a little bit. All right. Here, reach the arms up to the sky, connect the palms. Exhale, draw the hands down to the heart. 2 more like that. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last one, reach up, inhale. Draw the hands down to the heart. All right, from here, we're gonna interlace the hands behind the back, or you can grab for opposite wrist. Lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. A little back bend, maybe gaze up. Breathe for 2. Last breath in. Right, release your grip on the exhale. Little side bends opposite of me. So right hand to the right side. Left arm up and over, lean to the right. So stay here a couple breaths. Each inhale, think about lengthening a little more to the right. And maybe you bend a little deeper on the exhale. Breathe in. Good. Breathing out. Inhale, bring the arms to center. Big stretch up. And we'll take the other side. Left hand down. Lean over to the left. And lengthen on the inhale. So reach through that right hand. Stay, exhale. One more breath here. Breath out. All right, back to center. Inhale, big reach up. Cactus the arms. A little back bend. Try to reach up. Inhale. Draw the hands back to heart center. Exhale. All right, we'll come off of our seat and make our way to a tabletop. On the hands and knees. Okay, so start with a flat back. Your shoulders should always be under the wrist and the knees under the hips. From here, cat-cows. As you inhale, the belly falls. Gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, pull the belly in. So same as our baby's breath here. As you inhale, the belly falls and pushes down towards the mat. We gaze up. Exhale for the contraction. Pull the belly in, round the spine. Inhale, belly falls, cow pose. Exhale, cat. One more inhale. And exhale. All right, from here, back to a flat back. As you inhale, let's walk the hands back. We're going to stand on our knees. And then from here, you're going to step the right foot forward. Or however you want to get there. All right. So starting with our lunge here, reach the arms up to the sky. So we did this last week. So remember, the knees are stacked over the ankles. Press that left hip forward. Reach tall as you inhale. All right, exhale, bring the hands to the mat, frame the foot. Straighten the right leg and pull the hips back. And you can always use blocks here for the hands, or just have the fingertips grazing the mat. Flex that foot as much as you can. We'll breathe for 2. For 1. All right, right knee bends as you inhale. All right, from here, so we're going to turn the toes to the right side of the mat and bring the shin parallel. So that left knee is going to face forward. Got it? You got it. Just face towards the side of your mat. Cool. All right, and then you're going to bring your arms out to a T. So this is your warrior 2, just a supported version of it. So you want to be facing the left side of your mat. Yeah, there we go. All right. So this is kind of how it should feel with that opening through the hip. We're going to visit this standing later. Gaze forward, but keep the body facing towards the left side of your mat. Good. So I'll face your guys' direction too. Beautiful. All right, flip the right palm over and then reach the right arm up and back. So think about that side bend we did. Same thing here. One more breath in. All right, exhale, come back to your supported warrior 2. All right, from here, well, now I'm like turned around. We're going to bring the hands down to the mat just for support, and then you're going to bend the knee back forward, and we'll walk the hands back to frame that right foot. Good. All right, tuck the left toe under, step the left foot to the top of the mat. I got you guys all twisted up. We'll do it again on the other side, don't worry. Lift halfway, inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Good. Rise all the way up. Bring the arms to the sky, connect the palms. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Back bend, exhale, cactus those arms. Reach up, inhale. Dive all the way down as you exhale. Lift up halfway. So palms to shins, lengthen the spine here. And then plant the hands. We'll step back to downward dog. So our first one today. Step the feet to the back of the mat and send the hips to the sky. You can keep the knees bent a little bit here. And think about drawing the chest towards the thighs. Good. Take one more breath in. Breath out. All right, from here, drop the knees back down to our tabletop. 2 of those cat-cows. Inhale, belly falls, gaze up. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, cow pose, belly falls. Exhale, round the spine. Belly falls. Sorry, this is 3. I can't count today. Exhale, round the spine. Just felt good, felt right. All right, back to our tabletop. From here, walk the hands back, sit up on your knees, and then we'll take the other side. Left foot steps forward. We're back in our lunge. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Let's stay a couple breaths here. That right hip pulls forward, so you should feel the stretch through the front of the right hip. One more breath in. Breath out. Good. Inhale here to transition. And then exhale, hands to the mat, straighten that left leg. Pull the hips back. So just the knee moves and the hips pull back. Keep the spine long, foot is flexed for a deeper stretch through your calf. Breathe in for 2. All right. For 1, inhale, rebend that right knee and come back forward. I'm going to turn to face you guys this time. We'll see if this helps a little bit. All right. So you're going to spin the right toes to the left side of your mat so that the shin comes parallel to the right side of your mat here. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. To the back of your mat. My mat's facing a different direction. But you guys got it all right. You guys got it right. And then your body turns to face the side of your mat. All right, bring the arms out to a cross or T. Body faces forward. And then just turn the head. So you want to be gazing over the left arm. Good. So that opening through the hip, you stay facing this way. We just shift our gaze. Good. All right, flip the left palm over. And then reach up and back, finding that side bend. All right, inhale, come back. Warrior 2. All right, and then you can bring the hands to the mat to walk it back forward, pointing the toes back towards the back of the mat, framing the left foot. I think we have it that time. All right, tuck the right toe under, and then you'll step the right foot to the top of your mat. Back to the top. All right, well, we're already up. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Hands to heart center, exhale. Reach up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Lift halfway, inhale. Plant the hands, step back to downward dog. Hips stay high, create that upside down V, and take 2 breaths. One more breath in, breath out. All right, this time come forward to a plank, or you can come to the knees. And then we're going to lower all the way to the belly. Untuck the toes, lift the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. 2 more like that. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, release. Last one, lift the chest, inhale. Lower, exhale. Child's pose, bring the knees wide, hips back. Keep the fingertips reaching forward. 2 breaths here. All right, from here, tuck the toes under. We're going to make our way back to downward dog, so lift the hips high. All right, bend the knees, gaze forward, and slowly walk the feet to meet the hands. You can also always walk the hands back to meet the feet, whichever is easier. Inhale, lift halfway. Fold, exhale. Rise all the way up. Hands to heart center. Good. Okay, pause here. I'm going to talk for a minute. Get some water if you need it. This is our first really hot day, isn't it? It's really hot. I think they could have been warm this weekend. It was warm, but not as warm. Okay. We're going to do the warrior series today. So warrior 1, 2, and 3. Turn this down. Oh, yeah, we can totally do that. Here, why don't we put a block in the door? Because I don't think it stays. Oh. A convenient rock. Okay, so. Okay, so as we do our warrior series, I thought it'd be fun to tell you guys the mythology behind it. I just find it really interesting. So it's Hindu mythology, which is what yoga is based around. And it's a really fun story. It's a little bit not believable, but so as we move through the poses, I'm going to be pausing and talking through the story. You don't have to stay in the pose while I'm telling you the stories, but we'll go over all the alignment and all that stuff, and then add it together at the end for you. So, okay, so we're going to start facing one side of the mat. You guys can choose either left or right. You guys want to face the same way or look at each other? Okay. Okay, so the warriors, there's the main characters in this story are a man named Rama and his wife named Sita. So Rama marries Sita, who is the king's daughter. The king did not like this very much, and he kind of shunned Sita and Rama from the city, from the community. And one night the king holds a big party, and he doesn't invite Sita and Rama. So Rama gets very angry and barges into this party and starts to confront the king. And Rama gets so angry that he turns into a monster. Like his anger just creates this monster. And the monster chops off the king's head. Okay, so that's where we're going to start. And then we'll get it up. Of what? Oh, Harry and Meghan. Well, I hope no one's murdering anyone in that story. But okay, so as we're facing the side of the mat, for our warrior one, we're going to step the right foot towards the top of the mat. That works. Okay, right foot faces forward, and then this left foot is going to be at a 45-degree angle. So it's going to face kind of that top left corner of your mat. So face it forward. So both toes are facing the top of your mat. Good. Okay. And then as you're facing this way, you'll notice that your hips are probably out at an angle. You want to turn your hips forward. I always look at my belly button. So the belly button should be facing forward. Okay. Now, sometimes to get this belly button facing forward, you need to bring the feet a little bit further apart. You guys all look great. I don't think it's an issue today, but what I see sometimes is people try to align heel to arch, and you're kind of in this like twisted thing. Okay. And then from here, just bend the right knee. This back leg stays straight. And you want to put the weight in the left edge of the back foot and the heel of the right foot. So that's kind of where your grounding should be. All right, if you fell out of it, kind of readjust the hips here. And then traditionally, the arms are just reaching towards the sky. So this is Rama taking his lunge. I'm like getting ready to attack you pose. So maybe he has his like swords in his hands. Okay, so this is warrior one. Warrior two, the right leg stays where it's at, and then you create a little bit of a wider stance and adjust the back foot parallel. So instead of being at an angle, you kind of open the hips and turn the body towards the side of your mat. So this will feel similar to where we were on the mat earlier. And then you bring your arms out to that T. Turn just the head, so the head faces that right arm. Beautiful. And then this is Rama, one sword in hand, like, ha. Okay. It ends well, I promise. Okay. So what I want you guys to notice here is this knee. Tendency is to let the knee fall inward. So if you start to feel that, and it might feel like a pinch in the knee, draw the knee back to center, and you want the knee right in between that second and third toe. Cool. All right. Warrior two. All right, and then we're gonna straighten that right leg, pivot the toes back towards the side of your mat, and we'll do those on the other side. So we're gonna turn the left foot to face the back of your mat. Yep. And then adjust the right foot to a 45-degree angle. Both feet face forward. Turn, yeah, yep. Okay. And then turn the hips. I like to put my hands on my hips. Sometimes that helps me feel the direction of them better. So think about that belly button facing forward. Bend the left knee, and then you can bring the arms to the sky. Beautiful. You're there. Warrior 1. All right, warrior 2. Step the right foot a little bit wider and bring the right foot parallel to the back of your mat. Bring the arms out to a T. The body faces the side of your mat. You guys got it? Gaze faces through the middle left finger. Check in with the knees. So this is to protect your knee joint. If it's knocking in, it's going to cause your knee some pain over time. All right, straighten the left leg. Turn the toes inward. And we'll take a break for just a second. So the next part of this is balancing. Let's turn to face, you can face back towards the top of your mat. So warrior 3, a couple ways you guys can get into this if you're not familiar. So always you can use the wall or chair, anything for balance. I think the easiest way to get into it is just to step one foot back and to find, I'm starting on my right leg, so my right leg is forward. Just to find a little balance and start to shift the weight into this right foot. And you can play with just lifting this left leg. Maybe arms on the hips or at prayer to start, just for balance, or again, grabbing onto that wall. Gently bend the right knee, and you'll start to play with floating the left leg and bringing the upper body forward. And if you're here, that's fine. If you're here, also fine. That's just finding balance. Good. All right, you can come back down. We'll do that on the other side. So let's step the right foot back. And then you can play with balance here. So start to float and flex the back foot. It'll help you strengthen that back leg, squeezing the glutes a little bit. So if your muscles are floppy, you're gonna wiggle. So squeeze the muscles, flex all the muscles. All right, when you're ready to stop, you can come out. So traditionally, just as part of the story, arms face forward, and I think this is the hardest variation. I don't teach this a lot in class. Actually, you will probably, most of the time when I teach it, arms are back. You guys are so impressive. Okay, arms are forward. So this is Rama lunging at the king for his final blow. Okay. So I have one more for you guys as part of this series. So Rama lunges at the king, chops his head off. The Rama is instantly remorsed and regrets what he's done and begs for forgiveness, and he's like, how can I fix this? So he takes I forget. I forget what animal. He takes some animal's head and like replaces the king's head with cobra head. Oh, I remember. Okay, so he's angry, so he has these dreadlock things, and he like chops his hair off and throws it into the fire. And when he throws his hair into the fire, this like, I guess there's a new head, it's an animal's head, and he places it on the king and brings the king back to life with this new head. And so, I know, it's crazy. So the king is very grateful. He's like, thank you. and he actually bows down to Rama in gratitude, which is insane to me, but
Their marriage is safe.
their marriage is safe. So that's what you're supposed to learn from the story is forgiveness, okay? So back in our warrior one pose, with that right knee bent and that back foot at the 45-degree angle. Seriously. So bring the hands behind you and clasp with the fingers. You can always take this clasp or you can do opposite wrists. And we did this at the beginning of class as well. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and puff the chest out, basically. Take a big inhale and then bow forward inside of the front leg. So this is your humble warrior. And this is the king bowing down in gratitude. Yeah. All right, when you're ready to come up, do it slowly so you don't get dizzy. All right, unclasp the fingers. Let's do it on the other side just to be even. So bend the left knee, right foot, 45-degree angle. Okay, bring the hands behind you. I like to switch my grip so that the opposite thumb's on top and it'll feel a little awkward, likely. Lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then bow forward. So you only need to come down as far as you're comfortable. When you're done, slowly rise back up. Okay. There we go. Any questions about our warriors? See, I told you it was a good ending. Okay. So we're going to do flow. Okay. Yeah, I have time. What did you say? Okay. Wait a second. Well, they also did it last Tuesday, and it was pouring down rain, which didn't make a lot of sense to me. It's okay. Well, in the middle of the day, when there's nothing going on, you should do it at like noon. But anyway, okay. Okay, we'll just face front to start. All right, stand up tall, find your mountain pose. As you inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Real peaceful. Inhale, reach up. One more, hands to heart. Exhale. All right, stay here. We're going to step the left foot to the back of the mat for warrior one. Hold the hips forward. Inhale, bring the arms to the sky. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Lift the chest. Take a breath in. And bow forward. Humble warrior. All right, so stay a breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly rise as you inhale. Release your grip. Bring the arms back to the sky. Step wide, warrior two. Hang with me. All right, gaze forward. Flip the right palm. Reach the right arm up and back. So reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Bring the palms to touch overhead. Exhale, warrior two. One more, lift up as you inhale. Turn the toes towards the side of the mat. Take a breath in. Forward fold as you exhale. Good. 3 breaths here. You can keep the hands at the center of the mat or grab for opposite ankles. Letting the head hang heavy. For 2. For 1. Slowly rise back up as you inhale. Oh, that's better. Lift the arms to the sky. Bring the palms to touch. All right, back to our warrior two. So spin that right toe forward, rebend the right knee. Okay, and then we're gonna sweep the left arm forward and come up onto the ball of the left foot. All right, take a breath in. As you exhale, sweep the arms back, chest forward. And then start to come to your warrior three. So float the left leg. And then you can choose your arm variation. Arms back at prayer. Maybe reaching forward for 2. Last breath. All right, left foot meets the right. Good. Inhale, reach up. Hands to heart center, exhale. Reach up, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. All right, other side. So step the left foot back. Or right. I mean, I did the right, but I just don't know my right from left today. 45-degree angle, hips forward. Reach up as you inhale. Good. Exhale, bring the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Lift the chest. Take that breath in. As you exhale, bow forward. Good. 2 breaths. Last one. Slowly lift up as you breathe in. Undo your clasp. Bring the arms to the sky. Warrior two. So step that right foot wide. Open up the arms. Okay. Flip the left palm. Reach the left arm up and back. Reverse your warrior. Back to warrior two. Left leg straight. Bring the palms overhead to touch. Rebend, warrior two. Lift up, inhale. Good. Last one, warrior two. Lift up, inhale. This time, let's do toes out, heels in. Bring the hands to the heart and bend the knees. So our goddess pose. 3 breaths here. Keep the back tall. Nice job. I like to pulse. For 2. For 1. All right, rise up, inhale, straighten the legs. Reach the arms to the sky. Rebend that left knee. Warrior two. Back towards the top. All right, swing the right arm forward. Come up onto the ball of the right foot. On your exhale, sweep the arms back, chest forward. Warrior three. Start to float that right leg. You can always top down, come back up. Even if the toe stays down, as long as you're kind of projecting the body forward, you're going to find the same benefits here. For 2. Last breath. All right, right foot meets the left, top of your mat. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Reach up, inhale. Dive down this time as you exhale. Take a breath in. Plant the hands. Step back to your downward facing dog. right, so maybe pedal the feet out here, rock the hips. Take one breath in, breath out. All right, come to the knees, child's pose, hips back, reach the fingertips forward. Take one more breath. Exhale. All right, walk the hands back, sit on the knees for just a moment, or sit on the heels. And then we're going to roll onto our hip and come to our seat. Okay. Let's reach the legs forward. And then cross the right foot over the left. Right hand behind you, left arm to the sky. Twist to the right. Or twist towards the bent knee. Yep. One more breath in. Breath out. All right, let's take a little counter twist to the other side. And then back to center. We'll switch sides. Right foot comes over the left. Left hand back behind you. Right arm to the sky. Twist to the left, opposite of me. Sit up tall. Twist a little deeper. All right, take a counter twist to the other. It's okay. All right, back to center as you inhale. All right, rebend the knees. We're gonna come to our backs. Sit up tall, reach the arms forward, take a breath in. Slowly lower yourself down. All right, hug the knees back into the chest. Give yourself a hug, a squeeze. All right. One more pose. So happy baby. Since we're opening with the theme of babies, we'll close that way too. So grab the outer edges of the feet. Draw the knees down into the chest. And you can bend the knees. You can straighten them. Maybe rock side to side. And have a little fun with this pose. One more breath here. All right, slowly release your feet. Maybe give yourself one more squeeze into the chest. Take a big breath in. And then legs long, arms long for Shavasana. All right, let the body be still. Slow the breath down. All right, feel free to stay if you need more time. If you're ready to move, start to wiggle the toes or the fingers, waking up the body slowly. Next breath, reach the arms overhead. Last big stretch. Exhale, draw the knees into the chest. And either rock to your side or forward and back to come to a seat. We'll close with the breath. Reach the arms to the sky. Inhale. Connect the palms. Hands come to heart center. Exhale. Final breath in. Breath out. And we bow forward in gratitude for practice. Namaste. Great. Thank you. Good job today.